How many religions exist in the world today? It was a rainy afternoon, and Liam, a curious young man, sat at his desk staring at his computer screen. He had always been fascinated by different cultures, especially the diverse ways people around the world practice their beliefs. But one question lingered in his mind. How many religions exist in the world today? As the raindrops danced against his window, Liam's curiosity grew. He typed the question into the search bar and pressed enter. The results that flooded the screen left him both stunned and intrigued. Thousands of religions, beliefs, and spiritual practices existed, many of which he had never heard of. As he sifted through the information, something strange caught his eye. An obscure article mentioned a long-lost religion that was said to have once thrived in a forgotten part of the world. Its followers believed in spirits that could traverse between life and death. Liam's heart raced. He had always been drawn to hidden stories and secrets, and this sounded like an adventure waiting to unfold. The article referenced an ancient manuscript hidden in a remote village deep in the forests of South America. According to local legend, the manuscript contained the answers to questions that had baffled scholars for centuries. How many religions were there in the world? And more importantly, what was the true origin of humanity's spiritual beliefs? Liam's mind whirred with excitement. He knew he had to find this manuscript. After weeks of planning and preparation, he boarded a flight to South America. His journey took him deep into dense jungles, where he met a guide named Carlos, an expert in the region's hidden cultures. Carlos, a quiet and reserved man, was skeptical of Liam's quest. But after hearing about the manuscript, his curiosity was piqued. The dense forest enveloped them as they trekked deeper into unknown territory. Every step was a challenge. Roots twisted beneath their feet, vines reached out like fingers, and the air was thick with humidity. But Liam was undeterred. His mind focused on the legendary manuscript. He knew it held the answers he sought. One evening, as they sat around a fire, Carlos told Liam stories of the ancient religion that had once flourished in the region. The villagers had believed in the power of the veil, a spiritual boundary that connected the living to the dead. Followers had offered sacrifices to appease the spirits and ensure peace between both realms. But, as with many great civilizations, the religion had been swallowed by time. Only a few elders still knew of its existence. "Are you sure this manuscript even exists?" Carlos asked, his eyes flickering with doubt. Liam nodded, determined. "I believe it does, and I believe it holds the answers to the mysteries of religion." The next day, they reached a clearing where an ancient temple lay in ruins. Its stone walls were covered with vines, and weathered carvings depicted figures holding strange symbols. Carlos led Liam inside, where they discovered an underground chamber. There, lying atop a stone altar, was a dust-covered manuscript. Liam's heart pounded as he carefully picked it up, brushing away centuries of dirt and grime. The pages were delicate, their edges frayed from age. As he opened the manuscript, he was mesmerized by the intricate symbols and diagrams. The text was written in an old, almost forgotten language, but Liam could make out a few familiar words: spirit, life, death, and universe. It was clear that this religion had sought to understand the mysteries of existence in a way that no other religion had. In that moment, Liam realized that the question of how many religions existed in the world wasn't just about counting belief systems. It was about understanding the deep, unspoken connections that tied humanity together. Every religion, every belief, no matter how different, was part of the same search for meaning. And this manuscript, buried in the heart of the jungle, was a testament to that unyielding quest. As he sat there, absorbing the manuscript's revelations, Liam understood the true power of spiritual exploration. The more he uncovered, the more he realized there was no definitive number of religions in the world. There were as many as there were souls searching for truth. Liam had found not only the manuscript, but also the realization that the quest for spiritual understanding was infinite. Just like the universe itself, the search for meaning was boundless, ever evolving, and always waiting to be discovered.